begin with the latest on Pope Francis's historic visit to Washington, D.C. And you are looking live as the Pope finishes up his last couple of events before departing for New York City. There's a crowd gathered outside the Vatican diplomatic mission there in the picture. In the past couple of hours, St. Patrick's Catholic Church and Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese hosted Pope Francis. 60 parishioners called from a lottery of church volunteers and about 250 clients and volunteers from Catholic Charities allowed during that visit. Earlier, thousands crowded the National Mall to see Pope Francis after he gave an historic speech before Congress. Anchor Dan Green is in D.C. covering the Pope's visit.
Well, it was historic indeed. The first time a pontiff has addressed a joint meeting of Congress. It's never happened before. Pope Francis today using it as a launching pad for that message, his mission of peace, his focus on families that he has been bringing to the United States. We took apart a couple of key moments. Take a look.
Our world is facing a refugee crisis of a magnitude known since the Second World War. I cannot hide my concern for the family, which is threatened, perhaps as never before, from within and without. Fundamental relations are being called into question, as is the very basis of marriage and the family. I can only reiterate the importance and, above all, the richness and the beauty of family life. I am happy that America continues to be, for many, a land of dreams.
And following his speech on Capitol Hill, besides touring the Capitol, the Pope also made a visit today to Catholic Charities headquarters. That is where he held a lunch and had a special meeting with the leaders of a Catholic Meals program, very consistent with his call to help the poor. Pope Francis then is set to take his mini motorcade back to Joint Base Andrews. Then it's on to New York City, the second leg of his U.S. trip.
And following his address, and thank you, Dan, following his address to Congress, the Pope had a chance to walk through Statuary Hall with Vice President Biden and the Speaker of the House, John Boehner. The Pope gazed at a bronze statue of Father Junipero Serra, who was declared into sainthood during a mass yesterday. Then, in a powerful moment, the Pope walked out onto the balcony of the United States Capitol to thunderous applause from tens of thousands of people gathered on the lawn below. The Pope spoke to the faithful first in Spanish and through a translator, and expressed his gratitude for their presence, especially children. And in a plea that he traditionally makes, Pope Francis asked the crowd to pray for him, adding in a line that not everyone may believe. Pope Francis ended his remarks in English, saying, "Thank you very much and God bless America."